All right, you're on speakerphone.
Wow. So Sean, thank you for letting this be on the agenda tonight. It's worth noting that other entities, such as Kootenai County Commissioners, for example, their meetings have successfully made their meetings available online, providing a valuable resource for the public. I believe having Baby Warden Sewer meetings accessible online would also benefit our community. So it's really not much to say other than that. There was about 5 of us that met with Sean this summer, and we all agreed that we wanted. It wasn't just me; it was all of us who sat with Sean this summer, and that was one thing we said. We all echoed the same thing. It would be really nice to have them uploaded, available. And the Kootenai County Commissioners are on YouTube. So Jesse would upload the videos to YouTube and have a link and the date of the meeting. So it's not that hard to do because I do it, and if I really feel if I can videotape a meeting and upload it, it can't be that hard if I'm able to do it. So that's all I have. I'm asking for consideration that the board do this. This is something that the public, I feel, would go to.
That's the question. So is this as simple as recording the Zoom meeting and uploading it? Or is it more of you have to buy a special camera system?
For me, I can only talk for me, Paul. I don't know how the county commissioners or the other entities do it. I just tape on a tripod, a camera, you tape it, and then your chip inserted into your computer and you upload it to a YouTube. So it might consider a camera and a tripod. Or Jesse, are you able to access the Zoom meetings are recorded because you always say this meeting is being recorded. Can you go back a year ago and go to a Zoom meeting and watch it through Zoom? I don't know. Can you do that?
No, I can only save about 2 or 3 meetings. And then the iCloud gets full.
So could you take the link that you're watching on Zoom and then upload it?
I don't know for sure. I've never done it. It stays on the iCloud itself, and then after that, I've never actually tried to download it to the computer or upload it to anything. I just watch it, write the minutes, and it gets deleted.
Understood. Right. I think if there was some techie who knew how to do it, if you don't want to go with the camera on a tripod, I'm pretty sure you could call, somebody would look into that and figure it out how you take the Zoom meeting. So Jessie wouldn't have any extra work on her plate, and then take it from there to a link. It might, somebody would have to look into that.
That's what we need to do, is just look into it. Because I don't have any problem with it being recorded.
Yeah, I don't know. Just the technology so it doesn't become a problem, a burden, or much of a cost. Yeah.
I think it could be done pretty simply.
You remember we're from North Idaho, we say soon as the algorithm will say, no, cut this meeting in. You got to keep your mouth clean.
There's a consideration of laws, how long we have to record things for, keep things in recording. What is our focal point of disseminating information? We wouldn't want to go into YouTube or anything of that nature because that is a completely different path than what we're doing right now. I think we can talk about this. I don't think we'd really want to vote on doing something of that nature at this time. But if we're all in agreement that's the direction we want to go, we would want to look at that and think about equipment and make purchases or stuff of that nature.
Well, that's what looking into it maybe is the determine those things.
Right.
Yeah, it might be easy with a simple video camera with audio.
Is there, would there be any chance?
Well, that's, we're in discussion. Cheryl, we're gonna let you go because this is breaking up our conversation.
Okay,
Getting feedback on the phone, it's kind of.
I understand. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Is there any chance of our meetings ending up on Facebook anyway?
Absolutely.
The links, yeah.
We have the regulatory requirements. We know that the requirements are met. That's how we provide the truth. So anything over that is above and beyond. Now, I don't have a problem with us going above and beyond. However, we want to look at it and see what is exactly the cost. There is involvement, Jesse, with that.
Right. Well, the county commission had an IT department.
And that's, thank you for saying.
I don't see any IT department around here.
Correct.
Can I just make some comments that involve some of this before getting things on the websites? And that is, YouTube is free, Facebook is free, Rumble, free also. But if you're talking about us hosting it, we're going to have some probably increased data charges for posting it on our own website if we don't do one of those. Now, Facebook generally is not consistent quality. If you really want quality, it's going to probably have to go onto YouTube or Rumble or something like that. So just a heads up for you that I think if you want consistent quality, it's going to have to go on either YouTube or Rumble.
If we were to do that of reporting, we would be able to put a link or host it ourselves on our website, but then data.
If they host it, if it's hosted on one of them, then it isn't costing you. But if we host on our website, then we've got a certain amount of data.
And anytime we would move that over to another basket, Facebook, YouTube, or something like that, that then makes them that entity that would be going to part of our SOP. It would have to then go into our way of doing things, and forever and always would become.
Couple things to keep in mind right now. We can, doing Zoom, that's live. Facebook, you can also do live. YouTube, you cannot do live unless you have a certain number of subscribers. So you can record it and put it up, but you have to have a certain number of followers. I think it's 1,000 before you can actually go live with it and then have it recorded as well.
I think this meeting is live. The recording would just be a historical.
That's what I say. YouTube, you can record it. You can't do live unless you have 1,000 subscribers. On there, Facebook, you can do live, but the quality sometimes is inconsistent, especially on it.
And maybe put some kind of, keep them to 12 months or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They go away. So we don't have a library.
Then
Videos,
we would
create a museum of things. I don't think it's necessary. So
it wouldn't take too long before a 2.5 continually doing 2.5 3-hour meetings. Uploading would require a large.
a lot of data.
It would require a large bank of memory room on a hard drive somewhere.
Yeah, it would still take time, but even with a Spectrum connection, you got 50 megabits per second up, not like the 300 down. So it's going to take time to upload it. They do that for a reason. So I'll be back on that for a second.
I think there's a lot more to look into, and I don't think it's quite as easy as flipping a switch, man.
Yeah.
I mean, the county commissioner, it's 3 people. They run those meetings tight.
And you said
And they have an IT person. Department. Yeah.
Would anybody like to go into price checking? Dan, you got anything on your plate that you're doing?
I have a lot right
I think that whatever your regulatory aspects are there, would be good to share so we get our minimum aspect accounted for. And so we have a base to talk about with what we have right now. And then go from there. House rent.
let me give you a report next month. I will look into this. I will get with Jesse on possibilities and look at various methods of either purchasing storage, what is our storage, and conceptualize how long that would work for us, and where we go from there. And then, of course, equipment, if we would need equipment versus a little cam, computer cam.
Well, one of the things you can do, there's an upgrade to that now. The Logitech Brio is a 4K camera, has a microphone built in. Actually have one, and a couple $100 basically. It works out pretty well. So you could do both, you know, the camera and the audio on the user. I'm sure that you know.
And there's also buying a cheap
I mean, the
camera. I mean,
you
just
can
a
get
cheap
$2,500, $3,000 if you want to get certain kinds of whatever you want to do in and out. I mean, the Brio does have some ability, not like your studio cameras.
I know Panasonic Lumix
Yeah.
has a
Yeah.
nice video camera
Yeah.
too.
It's
But the nicer video you take, the more storage
Yeah,
it takes.
or
more sophistication around it.
Sure.
your computer guy.
I'm a user.
Yeah, I might be the techie. So that's why I'm kind of holding this myself.
Okay.
So there's nothing to vote on. We'll all have something to report. This will be on an action item for next month. Okay?